Hey, how y'all doing, everybody? It's your boy Paypa Stat, No Emotion Podcast for another episode. Here today, I have Miss Sunshine.
Yay!
One half of Thoughtful Anarchy. Make sure y'all.
Yes, that's absolutely correct.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow her on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts.
OnlyFans.
There you go.
I don't have an OnlyFans.
Hey man, I'm telling you, man, I am one check away from having an OnlyFans.
Listen, the amount of money these people be making on it, I need to throw my hand in the mix.
I'm telling you, man, they getting way too much money for doing nothing.
That's what I'm saying. You see, I wonder if it's just like excellent marketing, like their reach is just out of this world. Because you remember that article about the teacher who made like 200,000 on OnlyFans, and she only like posted like kind of lingerie pictures.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I've looked at those pictures. I mean, it's nice that she's showing her body, but it wasn't anything superb.
Right.
So,
I think, and like you just said, it's marketing and branding and stuff like that. Because the same person can get up there and not make nowhere near that, but it just so happens, she did. It's one of those things, man. Listen. For my audience, can you give us a quick rundown of who you are, real quick, so they'll be a little familiar with you?
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, hey everyone, I'm Sunshine. Like he said, I'm one half of Thoughtful Anarchy. I don't know. Like I wouldn't consider myself. I just like to talk shit on the internet about things that like affects Black people and specifically Black women. I am an advocate. I want to make sure that the world at large is a great place, but I also want to make sure it's a great place and safe place for Black women, since we happen to be the most underserved community, in my humble opinion. Absent that, I am a lover of anime, savory foods. I like mayonnaise. I know a lot of Black people say something different, but my island was owned by the British, so it's just something that comes along with it. I like reading fan fiction, and if you have fun things to share about porn, please send me the link, because I am a porn aficionado. Hey.
Oh man, okay, shit, I love porn.
Oh, me too. Like people are just like, "Oh, you're a woman. That's so indecent." Shut up.
I'm telling you.
Dumb?
I'm telling you, man. Ain't nothing better than me on a rainy day or some damn midget porn. I'll be good.
I would. Well, you see, what I've been really into, right? I'm really a fan of like very shiny Black dicks. But what I find is that it's hard to get good Black content with like good cameras, because like most of them are just like home, theaters or whatever. Right. And then when it's in professional studios, they like to do that interracial stuff, and that's fine. But I don't want to see that. I want to see some black on black action, just like beat it up.
There you go. So, what you mean shiny? You mean like KY shiny? Like do they just
like that wet? No, the wet is
spit on it.
Well, not the KY, but all of the above. Like spit on it, that wet, she that good gushy.
Okay.
All that shit. I'm into watching all of it. I just be there like, huh. And then one of the things I hate, right? You know when they do those porn videos and they take videos from outside long and you just basically see their bodies mushing together? Yeah. I don't want to see that shit. Show me the dick.
I want to see
the vagina.
I want to see penetration. I want to see penetration. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care what their faces look like.
I'm telling you, man. Shit, I don't know, man. People, man, a whole lot of people say I'm nasty, man. I like to see that gushy shit. I like to see shit dripping and splashing. I like to see all that. I want to see all that nasty shit. That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure I can identify porn stars by their genitalia. That's how that's my focus. My the spotlight for me.
You know what? I was just thinking about this the other day, right? What if like somebody had a business, right? Let's say, okay, so I got like a camera, I got lights, and all this stuff, had a bed or whatever, right? Would it be a good business to invest in, right? To be like a couple serve home video porn shooting company. You see what I'm saying?
I would help with that.
Yeah, like anybody, like, cause people been married for years. They want to spice shit up. Well, I tell you what, you come to me, know what I'm saying? You will get a professional shot porn, you and your mate or whoever, right? And you will get it, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about it leaking because I'm giving it straight to you. You know what I mean?
So you would be like the WeWork of porn studios.
WeWork.
You know that place, a rental office space?
Rental office space. Yeah.
Like the WeWork of porn studios.
Right.
Okay.
But but you ain't got to be a porn star to do it. You could be a regular couple. You could be a regular couple that probably want a home video.
Spice it up.
Yeah, you know what I said? You pop that in. You know what I mean? You probably just want to, I'm talking about regular people. Anybody, you pay me, what, $150, $200. Know what I'm saying? You come over to my crib, and now with you will get a professional look. Okay, you ain't got to worry about it being on no DVDs. It go straight to you. You think that'll work? I can
see that.
You think that'll work?
I think I can see that. I imagine it would be difficult to get licensing and like permits for stuff like that.
Do you need license and permits for that though?
Yeah, I imagine it'd be like a hygiene thing. Like it could have you ever been to Vegas? Like when you like the permits and then you have to have the brothels?
I ain't never been to a brothel.
Okay, you should go to Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I have paid for vagina, but I've never been to a brothel though.
You've paid for the sex?
Have I paid for vagina? Hell yeah.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
Like go out and shoot and be like, hey.
No. See, that's what's wrong here. I don't go out in the street. You know what I'm saying? I go on Instagram.
And what?
Yeah. I go on Instagram.
I did not know there was commerce like this going on the Instagram.
Man, do you know $1 in Brazil is like $300 to them?
No.
Well, okay, plane ticket and $300 of our money is like $3,000 to Brazil. You know what I'm saying? You can get you a Brazilian model. You can get them. Look, see, the thing is about it, shit. The only niggas that say something wrong with paying for vaginas is niggas that can't really afford it. I'm sorry. I got more money than time. I don't have time. Like I work too much. I don't got time to, text and talk and build a bond to where, you're going to want to lay up with me. I ain't got the time to do that. So when I do get my free time, that's what I do. Well, not every single time. I ain't gonna say that, but I have. I ain't gonna say that. Incriminate myself.
I'm a person who supports sex workers. I mean, if that's what they are.
Me too.
Them, so
Me too.
I don't have anything about that. I'm just surprised. Like, well, I mean, I guess this is not universally legal. Like, they have to find like creative methodologies to do it. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Man, I thought it would be very easy for men to find women who they could sleep with because in my whole life, I've known so many easy women.
See, this is the thing. It is, but the for a man, and I'm just speaking for a man, could you go out and just find any woman and probably sleep with them within the first or second day? Of course you can, but those women you really don't want to sleep with. Now, now you're stuck with the ones you really do. Now they take a little bit more attention than the regular. Ain't no getting around that. You know what I mean? That a lot of times, I don't have 2-3 weeks and 2-3 dates to spend to make that. A lot of time I don't. So just to cut it short, at the end of the day, I'd rather pay you to leave.
Well, I will say I don't have sex anymore. I think the last time I had sex was like 6 to 7 years ago.
Man, get out of stop capping.
Stop capping. Seriously. Seriously. I mean, okay, so I stopped having sex because I was like, I want to have sex for the right reasons, etc. And plus, I was having sex with people and I never had an orgasm. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't. I mean, I have an orgasm with me every time. Like, at the very least for my partner, I want at least one. Like, what's up? Right. So I decided to stop and etc. and get my mind clear, realize what I wanted. And then even after when I tried to have sex, it was just like I'm an awkward fuck. Like, I remember when I was in the club and they had this girl, she started dancing on me. I was like, okay, girl, hit it. And then this guy came behind me. I was like,
yeah.
So you're together. and then they were like, let's go back to your hotel. So I was like, let's go back to my hotel. But I got so scared. I was like, you want to see pictures of my mom? And then I showed them pictures of my mom until they ran away. But,
oh man.
I know. But it's just like I feel like it's so easy to do sex, which is perhaps why it's not as attractive anymore. And plus, I mean, it's so short-lived. Like I feel like there's very little gratification out of it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? Do you feel like is it just you don't want to do it, or is it that you just ain't found that emotional connection that you want? Because it is a difference between random sex and when having emotional connection. It is a difference between that. So are you waiting on emotional connection, or you just
Well, I've never had sex with someone I consider myself in love with, right? But
really,
no. But I've heard that it's better.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, that would be nice to conceptualize, but I mean, at the very least, right now, I'm just looking for someone who we can just enjoy each other, and I think that would be great. However, I find that people nowadays are so fickle, and we're in a pandemic right now, and there's already, even before that, there were so many diseases going around. I don't want anybody who's like wishy-washy or flaky. Like, I'm trying to keep myself safe, and I want to make sure that the person is invested in the same thing, that we have the same values. Like, like if you're not hitting it right, you working on this. If I'm not doing something right, if I'm not throwing it back the way you want to, like, tell me if I need more art, shit like that. Like, we work and we constructed. This is a workshop. Like, I want a sex workshop. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. So tell me this. It's a big thing going around with polygamy. Would you be interested in that?
I would be if it made sense. Like, for example, I'd have to make sure for myself that these people are mature, because I do know, even though you said polygamy is without jealousy and etc., emotions run rampant. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've been in situations where, you've talked to a woman and she said this, but she did the exact opposite. Like, a lot of people are like that. And I want to make sure for myself and verify for myself that these persons are real in what they say. And also, if it's real, I think that would be the best of all worlds, because, like, ideally, I'd like to find a woman with a dick. But
a what?
A woman with a dick. That'd be great.
You'll find a woman with a...
Have you ever heard of futanari?
No. What is that?
What? Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna send you links. Futanari is women with dicks.
Oh, I want to see no woman with no dicks. Okay, so you want a woman with a dick? Now, continue.
No, I think that's ideal, right?
Ideal.
But
is that ideal, really?
For me, yeah.
Do you think that's ideal?
Because, like, me, I fell in love with more women than I have men.
Right.
So, and the connections I've had with women, like, romantically, have been far stronger than they have been with men.
Right. So would it be fair to say you are easier emotional attracted to women than you are men? Yes. But you enjoy penis more than vagina. That shit makes sense. Chicks with dicks, it makes sense. Oh my God. Okay.
I do. Listen. Like with lesbians, and they talk out. Some lesbians talk shit about vagina. I mean, excuse me, not vagina. Talk shit about dicks. Yeah. I don't understand that, because I think penises, like, when they're like, oh, they're ugly. I think penises are beautiful. I love looking at it. Yeah. Like,
man, I don't. Yeah. I don't let lesbians discourage me with that junk. Because let me tell you something. It's called human nature. Every now and again, women, like, up in y'all stomach, like right up in this area right here, y'all get like a little tingly thumpy feeling, right? Up in here somewhere, I get a little tingly thumpy feeling. You know what I'm saying? And then no, it ain't cramp. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not a woman. Know what I'm saying? But at some point in time, even lesbians have to stick something in them. That's what I think. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they do, though.
I'm not sure. I can't speak for all the lesbians, but I know some women, some lesbians in my life, they definitely are non-penetrative. Like, they don't like penetration. They're like, no, absolutely not.
So how did they orgasm?
Clit.
With the clit? Okay.
The clit is like the surefire way to get an orgasm. Penetration, I've never been getting, like, fucked and was like, this is doing it for me. No. Yeah. But, like, some steady clit work, you're just like, wax on, wax off. That shit is.
Okay.
Fire works,
Okay.
right? Yeah,
Okay.
but like all that other shit, just like, I mean, it's nice. Like, I mean, fucking is nice. Like,
yeah, I get it. It's one of it's one of the things niggas gotta learn, man. Like we be thinking that we put it in, we going in, and that's gonna do it. But I know I learned now. It took me a while when I got older to learn that really wasn't what it was. It was like you said, the click work that really did it.
Yeah, like well, I mean, to be honest, like a woman takes a long time to like just.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some women come fast. I know a girl. She used to come like really quickly and like in multiples. I was like, you lucky bitch.
Yeah.
But most of the women I've encountered, like it takes work. Like you have to get that shit warmed up, give it like a nice buff, and all kind of stuff. Yeah. And you gotta. It's just you gotta
hum. You gotta hum on that thing like hum on that thing. You gotta get it right, boy.
Well, I will say I perhaps am like. I'm one of the most inexperienced because I don't actually when I have sex with women, I'm not like the top usually. Yeah. So I haven't done much of like but I look forward to it in the future.
Oh, like, okay.
Yeah, and then even having sex with men, I haven't given many blowjobs either. Like I remember a time I tried to give one, and they were like, "You bit me," and I was like, "My face is all teeth. Like, look at this. Look at it. Yeah. Like I have most of the teeth. Like I can't help it. Like it's gonna get you once or twice."
Oh man. All right. Tell me this. Squirting, is it piss or orgasm juice? What is it?
I have yet to determine it. I don't know what the science says. What does this say? What do you say?
I want to say it's not piss, right? I want to say it's not. You know what I mean?
Well, you see, all the times I've seen squirting, I haven't seen it look yellow, and I know people are underhydrated. So at the very least, if I saw it, it should be. I should have seen some that were yellow, but I haven't seen that. Right.
I haven't either. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I've had it happen twice.
Good for you.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Know what I'm saying? Back when I was a young strapping man, I had that like twice, and then it went in like a like I said, it was dark and I couldn't really tell. I just know, goddamn, when you hit the lights, the bed is drenched, and I want to think it wasn't piss, but then again, you hear everybody talking, it gets you real discouraged,
Well, I actually don't listen to that because I feel like sex in general is going to be like nasty fluids everywhere,
right?
Like the body in general is gross.
I'm telling you.
I to be honest, like even one of the most basic things, like when I've canoodled with someone, I don't think I've ever kissed them.
Will you what now?
I don't think I've ever kissed them.
You say, will you canoodle?
Oh.
What was that?
It's a canoodle. That's how I say have sex.
That's okay. That's your word, canoodle?
Yeah, when I canoodle.
What? Okay.
It's canoodle.
Canoodle. Mm-hmm. Okay, so whenever you canoodle, got you.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever I've canoodled with someone, I have never like kissed them because I think saliva is gross.
Really?
Yes. Oh my god. Like people, like the first thing I notice about people is the teeth. Like people, I know people are very visual people, but the first thing I look at is your teeth. I feel like how you take care of your teeth is a good indicator of how you take care of yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I focus a lot on my teeth because like bad breath is such a turn off. I remember I had this guy. I loved him so much. Like legitimately, I was like, this is gonna be my forever man. Like I used to keep coming back to him, but his breath was terrible, and I could never execute because I was just like, huh! It just needs to real fast. So I had to do something else.
Okay.
Is that not crazy? If you had a girl and she's breathing on you with her hot ass breath, over, be like, so like, what would you do?
Yeah, you're right. Hey man, I'm telling you, man, that has happened more often than not. I feel you, man. You gotta keep moving after that.
Well, there's a difference between liquor breath because, like, sometimes people have sex when they're drunk. If you smell like liquor,
right.
Oh, that's alcohol. Or cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes. Like,
you don't like cigarettes?
No, if your breath smells like cigarettes, I'm done.
Okay.
No, well, you smoke?
Yeah, I smoke.
Oh, because like cigarettes, to me, just cigarettes linger. Like,
yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't knock anyone who does it, but
yeah. No, I know what you mean, man. Cigarettes stink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it, man. If I didn't smoke, I definitely wouldn't want nobody to smoke around me. For real. Mm-hmm. So tell me this. Length or width? What's more important?
Width.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so what if it's like 3 inches of width? Like,
yeah, I think you can work with it.
It's width, but it's like 3 inches. Like, how that work?
You said it's width, but it's 3 inches. Oh, yeah. I think that works so much better because, like, because imagine, right? If you're long, like, you could potentially, no, not even if you're long, but if you're whatever size you meet, you could be like meeting up with dead space eventually, right? Unless like you're like 14 inches or some shit, you could be meeting up with dead space, right? But like with the width, you'll be touching the walls all around. You don't think that's a more holistic effect? You see?
Oh,
you see what I'm saying, right?
You gotta, as long as you plug it up, you ain't gotta hit the bottom. Once you plug that thing up,
yeah. And like if you change angles, like you hit the wall here, and like you have that width thing, so it's the same thing, it's just in different directions. That shit.
That's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
I think people would be focused. Like me, I've never watched. I think like aesthetically, big dicks are like nice. I mean, but absent that, I've never had sex with someone I was like, I thought sincerely a big dick was better than a small one.
Right.
I think the people who like, especially the people who are on the internet talking about that shit, like, oh, I can't fuck a man with a small dick. They sound dumb. They're dumb. Yeah. They've been having subpar sex for their whole lives.
Yeah,
they don't know any better.
Yeah, I totally get it. That was a subject that came up in my Facebook group the other day. I was talking to somebody who was in a group chat or whatever, like left or whatever, and my whole thing was like, I don't think that really matter. You know what I mean? I don't think that really matter. Said because I know, goddamn, I don't go by my experience, right? When I was 20, 21 years old, I had a flatter stomach. Know what I'm saying? I was a lot smaller. Know what I'm saying? I was about 9 strong. Know what I'm saying? And even back then, hell, I was a jackrabbit too. I was turn over. For about 2 hours, and I was good. Know what I'm saying? Well, she was good. That was when I was young. Know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I done got older, man. I'm a little bigger, man. Know what I'm saying? Shit, that 9 ain't no 9 no more. So I got to supplement it with foreplay. And I think that here you can make it happen. You just gotta, know what I'm saying, take your time and be consistent at whatever the hell you're doing.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like you get more out of sex. Like, I mean, the physicality, the actual mechanism works, but it's like more of like a head thing. It's like when you're saying you work more than foreplay, that's more of a head thing too. Like, like you in it, like you try and do this. Like it's definitely more of that play as opposed to like fucking. Yeah,
let me tell you, man, if you got a whole hour of some good foreplay, hell, shit, you ain't got to fuck number 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Just get it there real good, real strong, and be in and out. You know what I mean?
I mean, I wish more men would be wizened up because I remember having sex with young men when I was younger. Yeah. And I would be thinking about things like, what should I do for my next class? Like, I have this project too. And because, like, what am I doing here? Like, this could be, like, to be quite frank, it feels like it could be anybody. No, nothing going on. But it's just like, again, that's the reason why I stopped having sex, because to me it was more like clinical. Like, it's like I was like doing experiments. Like, okay, I see if you do it at this rate, if you have this much alcohol and this much dick, then you feel this. Like, and it didn't come out to anything favorable. The results were unsatisfactory. So I felt like, I mean, it was fun. I mean, I think sex is fun in general. But after that, I was just like, and then like consistency. Oh my god, the thing is with people, right? Like, I'm not trying to have anybody who's like loosey goosey. Like, have you ever had a sex partner like they want to show up whenever they want to show up? That's crazy. Are you dumb?
Yeah,
like, you can't
just
pop up to my house.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Like, I feel like that's why I'm into this more adult shit. Like, okay, like, don't worry, we got this we'll talk, we communicate, we're mature people, and we may have a standing appointment like every Wednesday. We for sure like fucking, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, like we turn it up like Fridays or Mondays, etc. That's the kind of shit I want.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. And you know what, women, y'all got a choice of that too, man. Like it's plenty of dudes out there that will be cool with something like that. You just gotta let it be known from the jump what you want.
You see, it's so hard. Well, okay, question though. Are you the type of man who likes when a woman approaches you, like comes and hits on you?
I don't care. Yeah, it don't matter to me. Like either way it go. Know what I mean?
Some men are sensitive. That's why I had to ask. Yeah,
that be well, you know what? I can see why they that way. Why? You know, black men, we traumatized, man. We traumatized. We any sense of thing that's questioning our masculinity, we don't know how to act about it. That's why we're so quick to fight. Me, I'm not. I don't care whichever way it go. I don't see nothing wrong with a woman proposing to a man.
But what's questioning your masculinity about a woman asking you?
No, I'm talking about them.
In general, I'm saying from a black man's perspective. Can you help me?
Because we, like I said, we our whole life we told not to cry, right? Not to cry, not to show weakness. Know what I'm saying? We brought up to, you know, fight whatever. Hell, somebody step on our shoe, we want to fight. It ain't because nobody stepped on our shoe. It's just the ideology that somebody stepping on our shoe is indirectly calling us a bitch in our mind, even though the person didn't say that. But in our mind, ideology, that's what we see. That's why and it ain't just that, man. We got a bunch of masculinity problems that we got to deal with. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I always say we, even though I understand that, and I'm not like that because of that, I still say we because, you know, I understand. I understand why it's like that. So when you understand why, it's easy to fix.
I guess it's like when I see stuff on the internet, you know, and when I hear some of my men friends, they talk and they're like, oh, women don't ever come up to a guy and would never take him out on a date and stuff like that. It's sometimes because they act like this, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember asking one guy out and he was like, oh, you think I'm some like you know, he was a gay slur, and I was like, I did not say that.
Yeah.
And he was like, listen, if you want to talk to me, you need to be more submissive, lady. And I was like,
oh shit. Yeah, he said that?
Yes. He was all in his feelings.
Oh, that's crazy. No,
they go in. He was like, I'm gonna tell you when I want to talk to you, and if I come at you, I'm gonna come at you. And he was like, you would have been a nice woman to be with, but since you want to act like this, da 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 da. I was like, okay, all of that, cool.
And,
you know, of course I don't mind stuff like that.
That's uncalled for.
I don't mind stuff like that because, like, I'm to be honest, I'm really accustomed to like hot situations. Like when situation turns bad, that's where I live. So I was just like, oh yeah, what the fuck you gonna do? You know, of course I got Aggie too, but it's just crazy like that he could feel so threatened in that moment. Yeah, I know me specifically, like what people usually tell me is that I come off very like confident. And perhaps that could be threatening as well. But I thought it was my assumption that men wanted a confident, self-assured woman who had this shit going on because they don't want to take care of them, right? Is that what the black men just want?
No, not really.
Oh my God. What?
No.
Wait, what?
At the end, look. At the end of the day, no man has ever asked for women to bring home 6 figures a year. No man has never asked a woman to, you know, be like this super woman figure. Like it's like this, right? You know what draws a man to a woman? Vulnerability. Men, we are dominant creatures, right? We are dominant creatures. Women are more submissive creatures, believe it or not. Y'all are, and it's a yin and a yang to everything. I'm gonna tell you why. because even back in the caveman days, right? The man would put the rock cave houses together, and the woman would come in and put pictures up and make furniture and make it a home. That's what they mean by a woman can make a house a home, because she make it comfortable. The man just built the house. She made it. She made it comfortable. But to answer your question, what men want, men don't even know what they want until they actually get it. But what actually, feed that side, that nurturing, dominant side of them, is having a woman that they feel like they have to provide and protect for. Not saying that they have to for real, but in their head, if they feel like I have to provide and protect for this woman, that's what draws like a man to it. That's what built that whole construct. Is that notion? You know what I mean?
That sounds very convoluted, in my opinion.
I mean,
how is that? How is anyone supposed?
It's nature.
Okay,
it's nature.
And no, I feel like we've been socialized to think that. Like, what? Why do you consider men more dominant, or the dominant ones? Why? What specific reasons?
Because we are physically stronger.
Okay, what else?
We are not mentally. We are emotionally sound. More emotionally sound. You don't think
women are?
We more emotionally sound than women.
Who started all the wars? It's men. You think that's emotionally sound?
Yeah, I mean, no, but no. Listen.
Has shown.
No. Listen, if it was women, it would have been way worse. Women, y'all let emotionally sound to make the hard decisions really like that.
No.
And that's not and listen. See, that's the thing. Y'all take these attributes as insults. These attributes are not insults.
I don't think it's an insult.
Women, y'all are like super extraordinarily better at the stuff that we can't do. Know what I'm saying? Y'all are. Know what I'm saying? Y'all are better nurturers than us. Y'all are more strategic with a lot of stuff than us. Y'all are smarter than us. When it comes to reading and writing and math, everything, y'all are physically smarter than us. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's I put it like this: if me and you was in the jungle, right? A jaguar come out, I'ma fight that jaguar, right? Because I'm the man.
Why would you fight a jaguar?
Because I need you to heal me up after that jaguar fucked me up.
I wouldn't. I'd run away. Like,
okay,
what
cool.
are you doing?
That's cool. You can run away, but when I fuck the jaguar up, I'm gonna find you, because you gonna have to heal me up from the jaguar, because I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna catch an infection and die.
What are you talking about? Okay,
because it's a balance. It's a balance. We both play a role.
The only thing I'm willing to concede to, right, is with men and women, there are biological imperatives. Like testosterone, musculature, etc., that do make things inequitable, right? With musculature, yes, like I've said this before, the strongest man will be stronger than the strongest woman. It's just how the biology is currently. I don't know if it will evolve in the future, but that's how it is currently. In terms of emotion, men cannot be more emotionally sound than women, because testosterone lends itself to irrational rage and impulsive decisions, which is again why men have started the wars. So in terms of emotionally sound, that's just thrown out the window, because men are not.
I'll tell you what, right?
Well, I let you talk. I think in general, as a society, we've socialized men and women to be so starkly different in terms of like what we value. Like, I think because a woman can give birth, they're like, oh, well, you should be the nurturer or the caretaker or whatever, because you can bring fruit of thine body. But I think a man is exceedingly capable of doing stuff like that as well, and vice versa. I mean, I think a woman, if given the reign to be as adept and as hardcore, like, okay, let me use myself as an example. As a Black woman, right? If I were to go into a space, right, and speak as forcefully as any white man, or speak as, or just be as dismissive about certain things, wouldn't I be given such specific stigmas, like, oh, you're aggressive. I was even talking to somebody on the phone, and me and you see how we're plain talking here. Mm. I'm not being obscene, I'm not angry, etc. But they were like, why are you so aggressive and yelling at me? I'm not yelling at you. Why would you put this on me, as opposed to me being very firm and direct? And there's certain things that did not allow women to have space for. I think if we were allowed to encapsulate from our nurturing standpoint, if we're allowed to encapsulate these qualities, we can be just as effective as any man. And we have been when given the space to do so.
Are you for abortions or against abortions?
I'm pro-choice.
Pro-choice? Okay. Hypothetically, right? If you were seeing somebody and you were to get pregnant,
I'm aborting it.
You're aborting it.
Yes.
Okay.
I never want to be pregnant.
Okay.
And I do everything I possibly can to avoid pregnancy, but nothing is 100% effective.
I get it.
So if I were to get pregnant, I would abort it.
Okay, I get it. There, you're bashing my questions, because usually it'd be like, I'm trying to make you squeak. I'm trying to make you screech. I'm trying to make you screech to show you the emotional disproportionate that you think men and women are.
But the thing is, like, we're not, because I consider myself a very level-headed person, right? Like, I have to be allegedly high as fuck to be crazy and volatile, right?
Yeah.
But that's anybody,
right?
But I mostly think, because I mean, if people are pro-life, I'm not angry at pro-life people, right? Good for you, do you, boo? But you're not gonna control other people's body. Why would you want someone who doesn't want to have a kid? And to me, that's what you're saying. You're saying that women aren't even people, right? Because you're just relegating them to breed style. So you're saying a woman who doesn't want to like, one of the issues I have with having kids, I don't want to carry it. You know how inconvenient that shit is? And how it ruins your body? Like, I know a woman, she has hemorrhoids for the rest of her life. That's horrible. I do not want that. My butthole is perfect right now. I do not need that to change. So you put my body in jeopardy for that?
Okay, so check this out, right? Women are the ones to hold the pregnancy, to have a baby, to hold a baby for 9 months, where the woman is pretty much incapacitated for at least 3 of those 9 months, right? She can't really do nothing, right? All right, now she's not able to protect, like, and feed herself. Why do you think it's like
she can feed herself?
I mean, no. I'm talking about in the sense of no. I'm talking about strictly down to the bare sources, because you're telling me that society is telling us to think this way. I'm arguing with you with nature. This is not nothing. No, this is not nothing that. But that's that. But, you know what I'm saying?
But that's not nature, realistic, right? Well, like, we're talking about real life right now, right?
Nature is not realistic.
I'm talking about real life right now. You're saying a woman right now isn't like. I need you to explain, why wouldn't she be able to feed herself?
I mean, she's able to feed herself technically, but what I'm saying is that in anything in nature, man goes out and man has to take care of this woman while she's pregnant. Why do you think it's like that? Not saying
that's the case all the time.
No. Okay. Not saying this is the case. I'm talking about in nature. They're pretending none of this exists.
You're talking about in the wild.
We're talking about man and woman in
the wild.
In the wild, I mean, no, not in the wild. I'm talking about in general. Just the man.
You think modern day, like today, like how you and I have houses? Okay,
no. I'm talking about men and female in general as a species. That's what I mean. I'm talking about them as a species, right? Damn, I lost my point.
You didn't
Damn, man. You fooled me, man.
You didn't have a point.
Because you were talking about some modern day. No, I'm talking about men and women as a species, and you're throwing me out. Okay, look, I got you. Look. Okay. Men and because the thing was, right, men are a dominant species than women, right? That's what I said. You don't agree? That's what I said. Okay. Yeah. Cool. If you from the beginning, from the beginning of mankind. You know what I'm saying? From if the beginning of mankind, if it wasn't for man, female wouldn't have survived. Because I'm gonna tell you why. You just said physical strength. Physical strength, right? That means you have to be able to build shelters, protect yourself from animals, right? At the same time, being innovative to make your life better as a woman.
But the thing is, it's not like women can't do those things.
I'm not saying they can't. All I'm saying is that they didn't. Like,
okay,
by the time, that's what I'm saying.
There's a difference between like actually can't physically and just didn't.
Oh, no. They can.
They didn't because they were being oppressed by men.
They can. But what I'm saying is that from the beginning of time, men built all of these structures and things that we live in today. Women came along later when they got central ACs, central air conditions and stuff, and then decided to we want to work now. Now say, check this out. Let's talk about the wage gap, right? Let's talk about the wage gap. Men and women, right? Wage gaps. Okay, men got a higher wage gap than women, but guess what though? Do you know the type of jobs that women dominate in? Hospital, childcare, safe jobs. The men are the ones that are the underwater whalers.
Like laborers.
The men are the underwater whalers. The men are the dog catchers. The men are all the dangerous jobs are the men. So you know it's definitely.
I don't believe that women can't do that, but who wants?
They can't do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't. Know what I'm saying? So why would you?
But I don't think it's a matter of can't, but it's just a matter of don't want to.
Okay. So if y'all don't want to do it, then how come you feel like y'all should be in the dominant spot if y'all ain't willing to do all the things that it takes to be in the dominant spot?
I'm thinking that we can do things if we have to. Like those things, if we have to do it, we will do it. I mean, for example, me as an independent woman, I do most, if not all, things for myself.
Okay.
But if I don't have to, why would I?
Okay, so
especially if it's something I don't want to do. Like you think I've been taught to change my own oil, but you know I don't like changing my own oil.
I get it.
So I get it done cheaply.
Right.
I think that's fine.
Right. Nobody said you physically can't do it.
But what is this argument then? Are you beleaguering the fact that women don't do it?
Yeah. The thing you just said it. Y'all don't want to do it. So when you come with
smart
with the dominant argument, you can't come with that if you.
I don't think that's anything that has to do with dominance. I just think it's smart. So you want to do the hard work just because you're a man? By all means, go fucking do it.
So what dictate dominance then? Tell me.
To me, I don't know, because I have a unique relationship with like that. Because as a woman, I'm pretty sure most people view me as a dominant force, right? But I've had to take care of myself most of my life. So it's not necessarily dominance, it's just that I got me. And that self-assuredness, to be quite frank, is intimidating to a lot of the men I've encountered.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
I understand. But
I think true dominance is actually having a sense of responsibility and accountability for the person who's being submissive to you without denigrating them or demeaning them, and a shared mutual respect, because the submissive has to be saying, well, I trust this person to respect me and take care of me. And as a dominant person, you have to be aware of the responsibilities in your hand of another person and still have respect for that person, not to make them feel small for giving up their control, but to utilize it in a way that's advantageous for both of you. I think that is very lost. I think men think that they're supposed to have it, but to be quite frank, dominance is not a man or woman thing. It is very much a person to person thing. I am not a dominant person because I don't want to be responsible for anyone. I hate it. I hate leading anything. Likewise. I don't want to be the forefront of the project manager. Nothing like that. Whenever they recommended whenever, I don't know what that means, but whenever they recommended me for leadership positions, I always turn them down because I do not want to do that. Yeah. But I think if that is something that you crave, that lends to like the dominant persona as opposed to some specific gender being dominant. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, because it's you can be you can be the most dominant nigga in the room. You can be the most dominant woman in the room. That don't necessarily. I'm speaking on the I guess I was speaking more on the stance of the opposite sex. I get it though.
I'm trying to tell you is that I don't think it's a sex thing. Like I would never look at a man and be like, I don't care if a man thinks he's like alpha man or whatever. Like if I feel like you disrespecting me, I'm gonna come at you head. Like more than likely, do you know how many men I fought? Because like the thing is, right? There are those men out there who think that women are submissive to them and they want every woman to act as such. So like if they bump you, they want you to be like, sorry. I'm like, you don't know how to fucking say excuse me? Yeah. And then it's on. Like I don't care what it is. I don't care who you are. Yeah. Everything is going.
Yeah. But I feel you. Like I said, me myself personally, and what I learned throughout the years, and I had to get more control into that myself. When I was young, I didn't understand how to, I have never been an alpha. Like I said, I'm a sigma. What is a sigma? I never been an alpha. It's a cross between an alpha and a beta. You know what I'm saying? It's a sigma. He's not an alpha, he's not a beta, you know what I mean, type thing. But it's a cross in between the two, which is what I am. A lot of times, I didn't know how to handle that, how to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Even with me, being with other women or whatever. I mean, I done came across it all. I came across the goddamn, the quiet and timid, which made me feel like shit when I feel like I got to, you know what I'm saying, when I got to do that. And I done came across the crazy and had a bitch goddamn go and break my fucking window. You know what I'm saying? But shit, one thing she don't, man, shit, I'm insane, man. She broke my window, shit. I broke the fucking TV. Hell, let's get it cracking. We'll break all this shit in here. And I think like that. You know what I'm saying? But after a while,
I don't disagree. I believe in reciprocity. Yeah,
I'm telling you. So as I got older, man, I had to learn how to redirect my dominance in the right way. Say for instance, I'm not finna I'm gonna be dominant over my significant other. I'm definitely gonna be dominant because there ain't no other way. But at the same time, it's also my job that she think, even if she just thinking in her mind, she gonna think and feel like she is the boss. And that's my job to make her feel like she's the boss, even though I know better. But in her mind, let her tell it. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be the boss, and I'm on you. You only supposed to put your foot down when it comes down to that. Most of the time, you can just inch at stuff, and people are swinging your direction. People are more receptive to a little bit manipulation versus you being like, hey, you come here, sit down, shut up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to say. Like I learned how to manipulate my dominance a little bit more. How I will manipulate the situation, but you won't even know I'm manipulating the situation at the time that I'm doing it.
I feel like, I mean, I'm certain that some people may not know, but I think that you may be underestimating people if that's your expectation. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone I feel like I had to manipulate, because I believe in being very frank. Like, yeah. Since you gave an example of your relationship, what my future relationship would look like I said, I don't consider myself a dominant person, but I mean, and I consider myself to have like submissive qualities, but I am not wholly that. Like I can't possibly be, because I fiercely independent. Like it's hard to have somebody who like grew up having to fend for themselves and then telling them like, oh, you're in charge now. That's fucking crazy. Like, right. Can't possibly. Right. But I do think it is important to be upfront and honest with what your dynamics look like. I think that's why, I mean, to be honest, I think that's another reason why, the statistic is over 50% of people get divorced after they get married.
Yeah.
It's because people aren't truthful. Like, we're living to these like standards that we did in the past, and to be and that doesn't quite fit in the future that we're constructing now. And I think that we definitely need to be more honest and transparent about what we want moving forward, and to explore different dynamics. And I don't know. I don't know if
I don't think you know what? In a perfect world, you are absolutely right. But this world,
but it doesn't have to be perfect.
I feel like the truth. Everybody's not at the stage to hear the truth.
But I don't think you need to. If you're finding your partner, why would you need to appeal to everyone? Is appeal to this person?
Yeah. Even your partner, they might not be ready to hear the truth. I think
that means they're not your partner.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I would say that. Like,
no, I wouldn't say that, because that's all because a lot of times, guess what?
Seems like you like that struggle. I'm not struggling with nobody. If you don't understand what I'm saying from jump, we done.
Guess what? Your partner is not going to come exactly the way you want them to be. You know that, right? It takes work.
Yes,
it's something you're going to have to fix. And guess what? You can't dictate what that component is going to be. You don't know what it's going to be.
No, but there's some things that like are definitely breaking points. Like that definitely breaking points. Like, one of my breaking points: if you ever cheat on me, done. I'm not even talking about it. That's nice. So
let me ask you this.
Done.
So that's the worst thing somebody could do is cheat on you?
No, that's not the worst thing. But like, I know that's a firm done.
Okay.
Steal from me, firm done.
So what if he beat you up? That's done?
Yes! That's hella done. Okay. But you see, the thing is, I'm gonna stay for a night. I'm like, I'm okay. I forgive you, baby, and I'm gonna chop him up in his sleep. Right. I promise you, I'm chopping him up.
So you talking about?
I'm an eye for an eye.
So you talking about your husband?
I'm talking about anybody who I'm with. I was with this dude once upon a time who tried to hit me, and I was like, listen. I had to tell him, I was like, listen, I know you're mad right now. You could hit me now, and then we'll go to sleep all nice, and then I promise you, I'll fuck you up in your sleep. And then he was like, you're a crazy bitch. And I was like, I know, thank you. And then he left. And of course he kept texting me. I'm like, I'm sorry. But I had to let people know, like, I'm not the type of person who lets shit like that slide. Especially if you attack on my physical person. Oh my God. My God. I'm killing somebody. Jail. You know that lady who chopped off the man's penis? That's me. Okay.
I heard about it.
Yes. Okay, well, continue what you're saying.
Yeah, but what I was saying, that's a whole other topic I was talking about. Do you believe in marriage?
I don't know. Okay, I think it works for some people.
Okay. Because that was what I was about to say next. Because when they
are you thrown off because I'm pragmatic? Like,
yeah, a little bit. But I said, shit, you kind of, man, you pragmatic like me, because I do that same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to, you know what I'm saying? I get it though. Nah, man, I totally get it, man. I said, I am definitely insane, just like that.
You think
I'm definitely insane, just like that. Like,
well, okay, wait. Okay, the real talk, right? If you were in a relationship and your woman cheated on you, wouldn't you just be like, oh, donezo?
Listen. If I was in a relationship, that shit'll be over. If we were married, then I'ma have to forgive her.
Why?
Because I take marriage serious, like not like anybody else. One thing about
so you believe
in
marriage?
I don't believe in divorce.
Why?
I don't believe in divorce because.
So if your wife was hitting you and poisoning you, wouldn't you divorce her?
No.
What is this? Wait. Why? I'm ready to hear.
Because look. When I decide to give that much of myself to another person, and I don't know, maybe it's me. I raised with my grandma. She got married when she was 13. My granddaddy died 10 years after that. She never got married or had a boyfriend ever again, and I guess that's I guess that's kind of what it is. I feel like once I give that much into a person, I feel like shit, it ain't no way out of it. Like when I say when I get in there and say I do from better or for worse, I mean that. I'm not putting no stipulation on worse. Because that's what people do. They put stipulations on worse. I'm not putting no stipulation on worse. When I say worse, that means
if you try and kill me,
hey man, if you try to kill me, baby, we gotta talk. We gonna talk this out. I'm gonna yoke your ass out and put you to sleep. I'm gonna tie you up and we finna talk, and we gonna get through this. We gonna get through this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's my loyalty, man. It's gonna get me killed.
I don't think it's loyalty. To be honest, yeah. That's like Stockholm syndrome. That's some other disorder.
How was that Stockholm syndrome?
You trapped.
I was already in love before she started torturing me. So that don't count. I was already in love.
You don't have to be tortured to get Stockholm syndrome.
I mean, but I'm saying I was already in love before she became my oppressor.
That don't have anything to do with Stockholm syndrome.
Okay, Stockholm syndrome, like it's when you fall in love with somebody that do you wrong.
Not necessarily. There's somebody who's keeping you trapped.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I would already be in love before it got to that point. Because we already married. It ain't like I'm not finna marry somebody that's beating my ass.
You're saying because you were in love before it precludes Stockholm. Okay, I see. I feel
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it kind of No, but
you stupid as hell.
Nah, I really do feel that way, man. I feel like goddamn that marriage shit real, man. And shit.
No, I couldn't fathom. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No. Listen. Okay, I don't care what it is, right? And you talked about it before, like you talk about the black man experiencing so much disrespect in the world at large. You're gonna come and experience that shit in your own home and just be like, oh, we gotta tough it out. No, like listen, when I come into my house, right? Love is work, love is effort. I understand that. Unless I feel like if I don't feel like we're both given the same amount of effort, and I feel like you're actively trying to do me harm, i.e., like I'll go back to the cheating thing, right? Because I know someone in my life who had someone who cheated on them and came back with a serious disease, but she was unaware.
Right.
And as a result, after he revealed it, because he found out himself.
Yeah.
That's crazy. To me, that was like, oh, so you're trying. I know this is a very serious jump, but I'm a very dramatic person. So you're trying to kill me then.
Yeah.
Because we could have conversations if you want to go outside of marriage. Like, I don't mind, right?
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, I know as a human being, I can't give the person I love everything. I can't feasibly. Like, we have limited capacities, right? Yeah. So if my future spouse or partner wanted someone who would allow them to shit in their mouth, that person isn't me. It's not me.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you take your ass to find somebody who is willing to do that for you. And I would not mind. But we could have conversations about this. To me, if you decide to do this behind my back, one, breaking my trust, which is a no. I can't love anybody I don't trust. Right. And two, you potentially are doing something that could adversely affect me, bitch. No. None of that. I can't possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Because imagine you, right? You with your wife, how many years, and perhaps she's stepping out on you. You don't expect to be going and needing any STD checks because you fucking your same wife, not doing anything. Right. And next thing you know, this disease is fermented in you and taking and then clutching your organs and shit like that. You got the syphilitis and the gonorrhea. Like you never know.
That's dangerous. And insensitive for anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
I get it. I
don't care what it is. Like that's the quickest way to done. I don't care if we're married or not. I was like, oh, and specifically, it's worse when you're married. I was like, so we made vows.
Yeah, that's a little worse.
You decided.
Yeah.
To go out on me. Oh my god.
You're right. That do make it worse.
It does. And you said you stick to it, but no.
I would. I wouldn't lie. I would. I don't know. It's my weakness.
No. I want you to get better. Come, let me virtual tap on your back. I got you.
Virtual. Thank you so much.
You get better.
Thank you so much. That's cool. Listen. All right, we run out of time. Listen, everybody, please make sure y'all make sure y'all check out my other videos. This is the Adia app that this is on. Again, this is Sunshine.
Yay!
One half of Thoughtful Anarchy. Make sure y'all check her out, man, on Instagram, YouTube, anywhere you listen to your podcast or media at, man. Know what I'm saying? Miss Sunshine, thank you, man. We definitely got to talk again.
Yeah, this was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we definitely got to talk again. Probably get on Instagram live or something one night. We need to turn it up.
Okay, that's so excellent. Thanks for having me. And check us out on all socials. It's Thoughtful Anarchy across.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and plug your other stuff in.
Okay, Instagram is Thoughtful Anarchy. TikTok is Thoughtful Anarchy. Twitter is here watching porn. Facebook is Thoughtful Anarchy. And yeah, if you want to talk, if you want to comment, share, subscribe, follow, I appreciate all of the above. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Until next time. See you guys later. I'll be back when I be back. Y'all know how I do it. No Emotion Podcast. Paypa.